Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have an awesome reading. Yeah, definitely. And before we begin though, if you guys want your own psychic reading, you can always get one. The calendar link is below. Those are really a lot of fun. I'm a Silva grad. They're accurate and we do them mostly on the phone. You could still have a video if you would like. I always recommend getting the psychic reading with the tarot reading. And yeah, those are a combo. We do the psychic first, so I don't know much about you or the person you're asking about. No. And then we do the tarot reading. So there's unique insight within each reading. And if you would like, you can also get a tarot reading if you want to just, have that one, of course. And then we also have destiny readings available. Yes, those are very cool. They're based on numerology and astrology. Yeah, those are based on your life path numbers. And they are awesome. Let's get into it right now. If you guys want a destiny reading, send me an email because it is not on the calendar link. And one last but not least, if you would like a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, you may get one of those. And yeah, that link is underneath. And let's begin here. And Sagittarius, we have your oracle spread here, and we see the Queen of Wands right here in the corner. And here she is. She's she's looking like a gardener here. She's not wearing a crown. She's wearing this hat that's made up of 3 leaves. And she's tending to her sunflowers. And she has her cats here. They are statues, but that's all about her intuition, isn't it? Yeah, it is. And we have the wedding, Sagittarius, and here it is. These people are actually getting married, and they are both happy to be there. And here are the little kids. And, we have, I'm not sure if he's the pallbearer in the back, but no, I don't think he is. But these are the flower children, right? And yeah, and we have the accident and the justice card. And so somebody found out here by accident that they were in love with you. Either that or this could be you, right? These readings can always be switched. Or Sagittarius, either somebody found out they were in love with somebody else, and you could be saying, well, what does that mean? It means that they had an awakening, or or they didn't realize it. Yeah, it's something like that, like a latent realization. But it can also mean that something else here is kind of is biting the dust, or somebody made a mistake. So here he is, and he's falling down on his unicycle. And somebody put the spoke in there. I think it's him, though, right? And so, yeah, I think it's him. And we have somebody did this to themselves, it looks like. Of course, it's an accident, so, they didn't try to cause problems here. 8 of Wands is that card. And, the 8s in the traditional deck, 8s are always about progress, right? Yeah, anybody who has an 8-path life number, if that is their life number, or their life path number, rather, they are all about accomplishment. And my son has this, and I knew that because I knew that intuitively because I was reading his chart, his astrology chart, his natal chart, and I go, God, what a lucky guy he is with this, like, a leadership chart. Yeah, and so we have Justice is here, and she's saying we're going to be fair, or we're going to have justice. Here is the gnome, and she is the judge. She is. And interesting, she has a blindfold on, so somebody knows, like, intuitively, kind of like what is fair, or what should happen, what needs to happen in their life. Yeah. And then we have the 4 of coins, and we have the beautiful woman here, and she's a princess of. Let's have a look at the 4 of coins. It does talk about holding on, and she looks like she's daydreaming and holding on to this coin. Usually it's kind of the silly looking guy who looks like he's got one on his hat and between his shoes and all that, right? But it is just really indicating somebody wanting to really hold on. Somebody wants to hold on to you. Or you, they, right? And in the back is the lover, I believe, but I think she's the princess of. Is she the princess of coins? Yeah, they're not. Yeah, maybe she's got a headband on here, but rather than a crown. But here in the background is a king, and he's looking. He's in an image, though. He's part of a vision. He's not really there, and so she's daydreaming about him, most likely. So let's see what else they say about the Four of Coins: wealth, security, and inheritance. Okay, it's about money and pentacles, right? Or coins. Stability of material forces in one's life. Yeah, because the fours are about stability. The interesting thing is the fours, they can definitely talk about stability. Sometimes uh, they can talk about marriage sometimes because of the stability aspect, right? And this is, okay, a family inheritance. This could be a talent, money, land, or quality that adds richness to life. Okay, so when we inherit something from our family, it doesn't have to be money or a house, right? It can be a talent or a quality. Yeah, you inherit it right in conception, right? Not only the good stuff, but unfortunately, sometimes we inherit uh, we inherit emotional uh, trapped emotions that they have not let go themselves, right? Your mom, she could have inherited from her mother, etc. Yeah, that's true. Okay, satisfaction. Well, somebody could, maybe you're inheriting some money, Sagittarius. You could hear. Somebody could have, yeah, maybe somebody's a past life partner here. There's something about that here. And we have into the unknown. So into the unknown, here's a lady and she has her mask on and she's at the veranda, but she's, facing the house basically, or, the building, the mansion. And, she has her hands up because she's temporarily blind with the blindfold on her eyes. And this is a 7. So 7s are about evaluation and contemplation. And she is evaluating something. She has evaluated it, but she knows that she kind of has to feel her way. In other words, I have to trust my intuition because she is ready to go into the unknown with her, not her magnifying glass, her blindfolds. Not really a magnifying glass, no. And then we have the World card here. And this card has the babies here, right? Yeah, it does. And here's the last puzzle piece to it. Yeah, and I hope they don't talk about that in the I hope that is not going to get us into trouble here. They're babies, but still. Yeah, you can tell they're babies because, okay, you're not supposed to have any naked cards here. Let's get into it, Sagittarius, and hopefully this, will be okay. We have the High Priestess, and this is in this deck. This is the Housewife's deck. Yeah, nobody has to be a housewife. No, they don't. And here is Mrs. Buttersworth, and her syrup. This is, this is secret syrup. The mysteries of the universe are sweeter than you know. This is with grade A butter. Hey, you could be saying, yeah, what? But, the point about this is that somebody's a secret. This is the High Priestess. And this secret is sweet to either you or your person. One of you guys looks like you either had a secret or you were each other's secret, but this is a very sweet secret, so it's probably you or this person. This does look kind of complicated here, like it just does here. And maybe you are being kind of given or granted justice in this reading, Sagittarius, because when justice shows up, something could have happened in the past where justice has to come in, right? Yeah, something could have happened. Here's the 10 of Pentacles, and it is crossing this High Priestess, right? Let's get some more cards, and let's go ahead and use the Housewife's deck today, just because it's a little bit fun. Yeah, let's go ahead and use that deck. Let's see. And yeah, let's get a couple shuffles for Sagittarius. why it's all happening is the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups, she's rejecting these drinks, right? She's rejecting this drink. She's had three because there's three empty cups there, or glasses rather. So this card, she's rejecting that, and she already drank from these cups. But somebody could have drank from somebody's cup in this reading, and now they are rejecting something here. And something could be going on in this reading, like somebody wants to go into the unknown with you, Sagittarius, and they really could be wanting to marry you. Here is the wedding, right? And you look really happy over here with your sunflowers, right? And this is the overall energy here in the oracle spread. So that is one of happiness and contentment, right? And here's the wedding next to it. Yeah, wow. And somebody could have realized they want to marry you, and they did it by accident. So maybe they thought they knew it all, and because it looks like a powerful realization in this reading. Let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. And we have the Eight of Wands. And here she is, and she's almost like the good little witch here, right? This housewife. And she's on her broom, and this is the Eight of Wands, all these brooms and mops and things. This is about change, right? They only have brooms and mops because in those days they used to clean their house. They didn't have to go to a job. No, they didn't, because the economy was fair, right? You think? Yeah. So, so anyway, here's this Eight of Wands. And in the past, somebody knew that they wanted change in their life, because this is progress, the Eight of Wands. Change, growth. I was talking about the number 8 at the beginning of the reading. Eights in the life path are accomplishments, or about accomplishment rather, for that person's life path. And here we have the Eight of Wands. So this is accomplishment or growth, right? Yeah. And in the past, somebody realized that they wanted to, I feel like, grow a situation with you here, or maybe it's heal one, but definitely have, like they felt like their life was evolving. I feel like, and you could have wanted change in the past here, Sagittarius, or progress with this person. We have the secret here in the overall energy. It's a sweet secret. So, that could be a woman. Maybe it's a man here. But hey. And we have over here the Ten of Pentacles crossing it. This card is a card of wealth. And it's a card of plan. It can be planning, but it is definitely about wealth and family. And she's holding up the mansion here somewhere. This is in the south. It looks like it's in the south, that house. And yeah, it does. And so even by the trees, and so she's holding up the mansion, right? And she's the housewife. That's her house here. So she's married to somebody here in this reading, and maybe you're not going to marry this person, Sagittarius, but this is about, I believe it is about somebody who does want to marry you, or you want to marry them, right? I mean, she's down here because, she's married, she's a housewife, but it's really about the wealth with this card. Yeah, the wealth and the family. And here's the secret. So this is in the challenging position, the wealth and family. Somebody here could maybe have money, but maybe they're married to somebody else. They could be in this reading. And you may be the secret as the high priestess. Yeah. And so, and here's a rejection here, why it's all happening. One of you guys could be rejecting a family dynamic here, or a situation that is wealthy, possibly, for a secret. Now, this challenging card, sometimes it is the influential energy. So this could be what they want with you as well. But often that is a challenge. It's kind of a trip card. So let's see what else we have here. And your mindset is the Ace of Wands. We know that's a passionate new beginning. We've been knowing that since Tarot 101 we have, right? Yeah, if you guys would like to see my website, I'm going to put it up today on, it's Mystic Gem, and all the services are there that you can choose from. The psychic readings, the tarot, the destiny readings, and I have love compatibility readings as well. See how strong you guys are, or what's holding you guys, or how safe you might feel with them, or how attracted somebody is. It shows all the different components of what a really good relationship should be. Yeah, it'll show it between you guys. Yeah, based on your birthday. So here we have the devil, and this always reminds me of my mom because she had really pretty legs, yeah. And the guys on the block would go, "Yeah, your mom's she has a really nice figure." I'm like, "Oh my God." But this devil that has these beautiful legs here, here is dealing with vices and maybe shadow work, right? Could be. And so she's smoking. All you see is the legs, and the head is a chocolate cake with horns in it, because they're showing everything that's bad for you, basically. She's smoking, she's a chocolate cake, and she has a martini in her hand. Up here is Valium cigarettes, and the name of the cigarette is Vice. There's actually a pack called Viceroy. There is. And it really means the king. That's what it does. Oh my God, that sounds like control, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. And so if you guys can kind of put that together, kind of, right? Yeah. And because these vices are controlling this beautiful devil, right? And she's got, spork here, which is really processed ham in a can. We all know what that is. Here's the TV dinner. And what was it called? Fake cheese, and like all this stuff's no good for you, right? Yeah, exactly right. So this here, this has to do with a little bit of fear here. It does. And maybe somebody's drinking or smoking a lot or trying to deal with the situation. Mm-hmm. So here we have another Ace of Swords, and this is definitely a challenge. The Ace of Swords in this deck. So this is your concern here. And yeah, so you are concerned that maybe this won't happen, or you are the one who's dealing with the shadow work or drinking a lot, or right, trying to deal with the situation. But somebody's in love with somebody in this reading, and there is no doubt here, especially with the Ace of Wands on your mind. In here we have the Seven of Cups, and this is in the environment where somebody has made a choice or is making a choice. Hold on one second, you guys. I got the heater on, and it's the first day, and I'm starting to roast like a little chicken. Hold on. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, and she's looking at these drinks, and we see like a margarita, I don't know, appletini, cosmopolitan, etc. And here are these other drinks, and Mai Tai, whatever that is. But she's just, she's choosing, and she does have options. And this is in your environment, so this is a careful choice, according, judging the picture, right? And let's see what else we have. And we have the Fool. This is what you want. And we see this woman here, and she's supposed to be the Fool in this deck, and she's young, and I don't know if she's married yet. I feel like she's at least engaged, because she's throwing everything out of her. Yeah, she could be married and giving it up, possibly, because she's jumping off the rooftop, and she's dressed to leave, right? She definitely is, and she's got her skirt and her little jacket and her feather and her hat. And she's opening the purse, and everything's flying out, and I'm not sure what she's looking for. She could be throwing things out. She definitely could. Out of her purse is perfume, her wallet, her ring. This is her engagement ring or her wedding ring, right? And, her makeup, compact. And so you want somebody to take an adventure or have the courage here to jump off the roof with you, Sagittarius. But there could be like a sacrifice, or I don't want these other things, because she doesn't care about them. They're flying out, right? The Ten of Swords is in the outcome. Yeah, so it definitely looks like there is some type of an ending in this reading. Interesting how we have, and the completion here is at the end of the reading, the 10, right? The 10 of Swords. So, yeah, let's see what else we have. And let's have a look over here at the Ten of Pentacles. Let's get a card here. We have the Three of Wands. This is satisfaction. So, and praise could be completion. This itself, the Three of Wands. And she's happy, right, in this on this card here. Somebody wants to be happy with you here. Or they. And there is a rejection here. Something's being rejected. A lifestyle, a relationship, a career, but something definitely kind of big time is being rejected, because here's the Ten of Swords at the end of the reading. Yeah, and the Ace of Swords sits in the challenge, and that is a challenge itself, in the concern, and that is a challenge itself. And you could be concerned that this person is stubborn and that they will not make this choice, Sagittarius. Yeah, you could definitely be concerned that they are too stubborn here. The King of Swords in this deck is majorly stubborn. He's picky, and he's the type of guy that he thinks that, if you come, I don't know, 10 minutes after he closes the barbecue, then you can't eat. You cannot have lunch. And I mean, that's how kind of rigid he is, right? And you could be concerned that this person is too unwilling to take this challenge and change their life because of the Ace of Swords here, which is a huge knife, which is a challenge. So she's supposed to cut these cakes, and here, because she's a housewife with the cakes, right? And she's probably at some contest. But she has a knife that doesn't really cut cakes. No, it doesn't. It cuts something else, right? Because I have one of these knives. It's not really a bread knife either. But anyway, she probably, this is not a cake cutter, so to speak. And in the environment, Sagittarius, is the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So both of these sevens are about contemplation. If your life path number is 7, this is you are given to contemplation for sure, because these are about this is about analyzing and evaluating, and so it's about somebody who's a deep thinker. We have 2 sevens here. This is a challenge, and the challenge is this choice, and this is in your environment here. And it could also be that in this reading, I feel like somebody is taking this challenge, but it is a challenge for them. It's not just, a drop in the bucket. And this is why you may be concerned, possibly, that this person will not do this. And this could be you too, possibly. I'm just taking this challenge, and I'm going to be stubborn. Like, I'm definitely doing this because I'm not going to change my mind. This King of Swords doesn't change his mind here. And you're concerned about that. But there's a choice being made, showing up right here in the environment. And it's a challenging one. And then we have the Five of Swords with it. Yeah. And, she this talks about, she's trying to make her own clothes. But this is about time management and more challenges and change. So, there could be a timeline that is important here that somebody feels like they have to make. It's possible here because the Ten of Swords sits in the outcome. And, sometimes that can indicate a deadline or a timeline. But let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. The Devil, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So here you are worried here, or your person or this person is like in the devil energy with worry and cigarettes and drinks and things like that, and vices and junk food and whatever can try to help them through this, right? and here's the Nine of Pentacles with it. So she's holding on in this particular, but this is not a holding on here. She was able to get her dishwasher. In this deck here, for a housewife, it was great because it was the late 50s. But in this deck, it means like an accomplishment. And so this is what you are. You're not sure you're going to have this. You won't accomplish this. You won't have it. Yeah, and in the past, you realize with this person, you could make great progress because the Eight of Wands sits there and the Four of Wands sits with it. Okay, so in the past, one of you were definitely took a step here, and I feel like it's making this choice, but took some type of a step and kind of felt good about it. But and she's kind of reading her book here, and her house is being built, so there's more steps needed to be taken. But she is resting up for another challenge. Definitely here, somebody has taken a step here for this progress. for this Fool to turn into this adventure to become real, to realize itself. And the Fool is about fun and a new adventure and a new life. It is. The Ten of Swords sits in the outcome. It sits here with the Ten of Wands. They're both completions. And we see the housewife with 10 brooms to clean, right? She's like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do here? So this is another burden here, a major burden here about completing, about endings. Here's the Ten of Swords with it. So this is real clear. And yeah, and this is going to come true for you, I believe, Sagittarius. There's some type of ending one of you guys has to complete somewhere with somebody or in some situation in order for this to come to life. Yeah. And your person's first few cards for the extended reading is intuition. And here's the Bat. And so the Bat is about rebirth and understanding, definitely being intuitive. And, you know, dying and being reborn. That is what the Bat is about. And so somebody wants a rebirth with you, and it is this person, definitely not somebody. I'm just kind of so used to saying that word. It is this person, and they're trusting their intuition here. Yeah, they are. And crossing them is the 7th house. The 7th house is the house of Libra, and Libra is the house of partnerships. And this is profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So this person wants this with you. They feel like this is a deep connection when we see profound and very romantic. And why it's all happening for your person is the woman with the third eye here. And this is endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. These are your person's cards, and we're going to see really what develops, right, in the next reading. And the link is below for that, you guys. This will be a 10-card oracle. I'm also going to have a 10-card tarot spread on them. Thank you so much, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And you guys have to look for me, Power and Light Tarot.